From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the Texans first down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Stroud to throw. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Once again, it's Walker. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 2nd down, Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Darnold. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. A ball deep for the end zone. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Texans who have the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Kirk is the motion man. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The tight end Fant in motion. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to have the 1st down yard across the 50 to the 48. The run up the middle, it's Walker. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's a give running left with Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Christian Kirk. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Houston.
They'll give this to Mixon, running right. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk.
Complete to Christian Kirk. An 8-yard pickup. And the Texans 1st down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. Off he goes. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Well, he's doing it all on this drive. He's throwing the ball well, and now he's able to use his legs to pick up good yardage and get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
1st and goal, Houston.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Here's Stroud. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Christian Kirk, touchdown Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Steven Sims to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front, as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Cup in motion. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. On first and 10, here comes Walker. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. Here's a second and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Now it is first and goal. Pistol snap back to Darnold. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play, but I think that's going to be holding on the offense. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one taken in. Cooper, Kupp, touchdown Seahawks. Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll go play action with Stroud. Working across the field. This one's a Higgins. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First down, Houston.
Stroud gonna set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
When you're backed up, it's second and a mile. There's not a lot of great options. What you're trying to do is pick up half. Give yourself a chance on third down to extend this drive. That's exactly what they did here, keeping the ball on the ground. It sets up third down.
This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Texans first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end, Schultz. Second and 7. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack.
Perfectly timed blitz there by the linebacker. Remember, when you go empty backfield, there's no extra protection. All you have is the 5 offensive linemen. It could be feast or famine, but in this case, when you time it right, man, there is no back there to help protect the quarterback, and he comes away with the sack. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Here's a handoff to Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
And a good run there on second down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Kirk is the motion man. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down for Houston.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Stroud. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he coughs up the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They come up for 2nd and 2. Stroud to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
You can't teach speed, and a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Here's 1st down. Throwing is Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and that will lead to a 2nd down. To throw, it's Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. 3rd down coming up.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get 2 hands on it and reel it in. And instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have had himself a pick.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is a great example of why these outbreaking routes towards the sidelines are so critical to have great timing and rhythm between the receiver and the quarterback. In this case, he just can't quite keep his feet in bounds. Great effort to secure the catch, but it's going to result in an incomplete.
A 1-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. The Seahawks offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.